Yep. Yeah, she in trouble right now. But still, no, you get to see where they broke him. Because after that day, he went to drinking. Because he had been sober for 10 years. 10 years. Until he went to that little thing with them. And that, I ain't say that there was excuse. But shit, but they put that nigga through there. And then he told his son, he said, this is between me and you. Could we hug this out and then talk about it later on? And she stood up and said, no, no, we talking about that now. And y'all, lady, shit. It is what it is, though. But like I said again, women in mess. Yep, women in mess. And men let women get into their shit. Two men supposed to be talking to men. You ain't let no woman in the background and y'all two men supposed to come together and talk about that shit. Don't let that woman saying, just calm down, her. Yeah, it could have been another man. It should have been no woman. Should have been no woman. But just that energy of her mixes that up. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And we waiting y'all. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. Yes. It is hard. Yes. 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 I'm gonna tell you, cause I'm gonna tell you about you. Right. 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 Cause I'm about to tell you about your strength. Yes. I'm about to tell you about your strength. Cause see, your strength is your strength, and your strength is just, and your strength is just this: touch him before you send him to go get straight with that little talk that he about to go make. You dig? All you gotta do is touch him and say, "Baby, look." I'm trying to tell you. See, cause y'all calm the y'all calm the strongest seas dealing with us, boy. See by y'all touching, they gonna let them say, think about that, yeah. Slow that shit down. No doubt that. Again, why I say I doubt that? Because y'all relationship is like that. You ain't like that. If y'all relationship ain't like that, it ain't gonna never work. It ain't gonna never do that. I'm just being honest. You can yeah, 'cause you could never calm him down if you don't know like I say, you could never calm him down if you ain't never calmed him down before. You see what I'm saying? And y'all don't have that connection. So some people right. Oh, but like I say, your strength a woman would do it. Why I keep saying you don't have to want it? You got that power of touch, baby. I'm sorry. Just being honest. I don't give a fuck if he don't want it. When you touch him, it's gonna calm him down. Yeah, definitely that. Because another one. There you go. Because another one can touch you and live there and say, "Push forward." And that's what happens. Yeah. I think that's energy. Yeah, that's energy. Because why I say that's energy that transferred to you that changed your mindset. Like I said, yeah, it is what it is. It's all about your mind and what you're thinking about doing before you even want to do it because you can't change that shit. So like I said again, once somebody change your mind and get you into some type of situation where it's about to get bad for your ass, that woman can let them say, think about that for a second. And you have to think about it for a second. Unless she don't have that touch. Yeah, he told me he was getting out. Yeah, he read not to get key, read not to see you. Like I said, you get it is what it is. Yeah, I'll be less than I, oh, okay. Mhm.
he probably win it. One of them guys, that stay over there where he stay and let him come in and rent. I know he was just sweat. Oh, I know he did a little monkey thing because he was in there. November.
Like I said again,
April, May,
he had time.
Almost 8 months. Almost 9 months.
He had part of infinity. He had the two circles coming together, standing up. You got the 8.
But this year he flew by before I was in the just yesterday. He was calling me telling me that people take him to jail.
Yes, ma'am. Because it's all what you said what you said. That's what sometimes you can't say what you wanted to happen, or it will happen anyways. You're like, this time it's not moving fast enough. You don't need to move a little fast.
We gonna be rich. We gonna be.
Oh, that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. Like, well off.
Yeah. They gonna come together.
Yeah, you ain't got. Like I said again, you ain't gonna that word. That's why you made the time moving fast, so that can happen faster than your ass could even imagine. I'm just saying. Oh yeah. How many months we into this year already? Getting the and now they're talking about Donald Trump. All the people who were talking about what he did was good. Even the people that he fired and everything else. Everybody talking good on him except for who? Who you think? The fucking Democrats. And I'm like, now one dude there then said, I can't be no Democrat no more. I just can't. I'm just so disappointed in these assholes. I said, because what Donald Trump did was phenomenal if nobody got killed but the motherfuckers that was in them bunkers. And now we don't have to worry about no nuclear weapon with these crazy motherfuckers not having. Yo, boy, them people. Oh, Newton High, you who that nigga is. That ass. Can you hear me now? Newton Yahoo, the one for Israel. What his name is? Yeah, that's an earpiece. That's your earpiece. That's your earpiece. That's crazy. But yeah, that's the earpiece, boy. But yeah, Newton Yahoo. That's his name. Newton Yahoo. You last week. Yeah, I guarantee it's playing better now. But yeah, Netanyahu. This is crazy. Netanyahu on Donald Trump and Netanyahu was on there together. And Donald Trump said, "Yeah, I put my foot down about this shit." And Netanyahu said, "Like a dad has to do with their children." Did you hear me? Like a dad has to do with his children. I was like, what kind of game is y'all fucking thing? And then you already know news lady jumped on the jump. Oh, then Yahoo called Donald Trump daddy. Oh, you know they went to full spring with it, boy. Yeah, you do sound crazy though, but no, G. Like I said again, that the violent tough part of you women like what do you call that? The territorial shit. Because on the real, you like. See on the real. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is, and that's the best way to be. Shit. Yeah, now you did, but guess what? You were being honest, but you were speaking out being silly because if it was a hit, it always hit home when you lived in thinking wrong. That's good, but that's good though because guess what because you coming into self, because you check yourself by telling on yourself. Come on now. But back to Daddy Trump. that That shit like a daddy gotta do this children sometimes when they fight. I said, what the fuck? Bitch, we ain't no children. And first of all, y'all shouldn't be fighting with weapons. Shit. Weapons, that means somebody's gonna die in that fight. That ain't no little fight on the street that y'all be boxing with y'all knuckles. Y'all shooting rockets and all kinds of shit, making shit into rubble. What the fuck? Donald Trump said they've been fighting so long to the point where both sides don't know what the fuck to do with each other. Again, so the truth within is for you to never be removed without any doubts to who you are 100%. But the percentage is 102. That's what makes you what matters. It is what it is. Once you realize it for yourself, you're gonna realize I've been lying because somebody taught me. Literally, somebody taught us all to be liars. And them bitches were so fucking slick and sneaky, so fucking slick and sneaky with it. They made up a motherfucking word where you can see it, but you can't hear it. That's a secret for your ass, still. You can't nobody tell me neither that ain't a secret for your ass when you look at they got a word that teaches you to be a liar and you don't even know until you realize the truth makes sense. The lie could never make sense. So what you believing for?
My supervisor was talking yesterday, and she said something. I wrote it down. I remember that. They be saying, like, in other words, she was saying, we have what we need inside of us already. Something called it, and I was like, look that up.
Again, can't nobody, yeah, look, can't nobody really call it what it is until they really know. You see? Because I tell you it is what it is because I really know. It ain't nothing but raw creativity. That's your first breath. That's your first win. That's you being the one without substance. Now you are form. You see? You in substance now. You in mind, matter, in a matter. You see? So above, so below. Now you the truth in the middle. They need to know. Because in order to be responsible, you gotta know the reason why you're alive as being that woman. You already did what you was meant to be and do. Already. You done did that already. Now all you can do is sit back and enjoy your ride, baby. Shit, you done had a child. You done bear a child. You done did that one now. That was your natural order for you to be here doing. What it's called? Percolate. Not percolate. Damn, that word is shit. When you start to make more, that's all you here to do. But you're supposed to be producing. And that's what you're here to do. But you're here to produce an offspring with sense. And I want to teach you not to have no sense. That's why I say that's just go to show you how much we out of order. If you can see the order we out of, a man wanting to be a woman wanting to be a man, bam. A little kid, no, bam. Because that little kid ain't never supposed to be thinking like that. That's all TV make believe nonsense. If you give your little baby to some old faggot, they gonna touch your baby the wrong way. And then as your baby growing up, your baby gonna be a sissy. I'm just trying to tell you. Because every sissy that I know that is a sissy, they had some sissy in the fucking family that touched that little baby. And go do your own research and see it for yourself. I ain't crazy. I done went through this shit with Uncle Elliot. You heard me? So, because I knew why every time my mom tried to put me in that nigga's hands, I was like, hell no! Ah, ah. I remember now. I remember. I remember. But I'm supposed to. As much as I love my uncle, I did not want to go to that nigga for nothing. So again, G, once you realize that you never die, you just transfer, but you're coming back, you start to realizing the reason why when you come back, you basically don't remember much of shit. Because to have a clean slate on the good that you did is for you to do good again. For you to come back here bad and remembering shit, that's because you got another chance. The good gonna be good all the time once you realize it's a part of the mind being. But the other shit is the doubting the reason why you are here being. That's the problem coming up. Because once you start doubting the truth that's in you already, you start wanting to be all kinds of different, all kind of other shit. You're trying to act like something that you really are not because you're going into all the fucking make believe nonsense. You gone, baby. I'll just say it again. You gone. You gone. You ain't home no more. You ain't home no more. You done left there and closed the door and not locked it. Now everybody up in your house. You all coming home talking about, hey, what y'all all doing in here? Who are you? I'm the one that owned the house. Shit, you left here a long time ago. You left the shit open. But shit, I'm back to claim my house back. I said, well, your brain ain't strong enough to come in here. What you mean my brain ain't strong enough to come in here? Because we took over this place right here. Now you got to get your mind back somewhere else. Unless you don't what? Go against what the fuck we're doing in here. And that's when the rubber meets the road, baby girl. Because when you're going against you, shit, that's when you start to feel and know the truth. Because confused person ain't gonna never pick up the truth that's in them already. So they're gonna still be confused in what they were taught to believe in, understand in, having faith in, and then hoping in, because they was lying in. First thing they want you to do is not know the truth that was already in you, born with you. That's your common sense. That's the reason why you ask questions in the first place. Hello, because you're already born, number one. That's why the shit don't make sense to you. Somebody else. That's how simple shit is. Ain't no rocket science. It's just that somebody made us stupid. But silly waking up, and once silly wake up, hey, everybody else don't have no chance, G. I'm trying to tell you, your feminine energy is back, and it's getting ready to lay up there and speak for itself, and people gonna feel that shit too. I'm trying to tell you, that's why they're trying to fuck us up with these 5G towers, so they can fuck up your frequency that's coming back in this hour. And that's fucked up too, because we should have been tearing them bitches down when the birds were trying to tear them bitches down. I don't think you remember that, huh? When I was talking about the birds was taking them bitches apart.
What?
Them on 5G towers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the birds were attacking them bitches at first. I don't know what they did, then kind of frequently they left and put on them bitches.
Oh,
But
okay.
them birds were attacking that motherfucker at first.
I think I remember something like that.
Mm-hmm. It's on all the news. Shit.
So I'm just saying, though, I think I remember it.
Mm-hmm. That's why I say I know you remember because that shit did make the news. The regular local fucking program you knew.
Look, I called the truck driver yesterday. I laughed. He didn't answer, right? I said, he gonna call me back. He ain't called me back. I started laughing. Really? I feel neutral. I'm gonna call him a total of 3 times after that. I know he mad. He mad. He told me he was gonna just go back to the way he used to be. Since, he feel we wasn't gonna have nothing. Like, I ain't gonna say yo. Go ahead. So he probably, back on the road chasing them dollars. I'm trying to learn if he got him a job. If he took one of them jobs. Because all he kept doing was on that money. I'm like, nigga, you gonna get off of it. So you was making it and you wasn't getting off of it. So you could talk about how much money you're gonna be making if you take this job or whatever. I ain't even interested. Talk about what you get put on your truck and all this and what I think about. Like, child, your mind made up already. Why are you asking me?
She
just so
can.
you can put it up there for me, so I can get excited. But I'm gonna call him again. Maybe it was too late last night. I'm gonna call him again. I mean,
See,
no, well, yesterday it wasn't 18, but
see, and that just go to show.
it's kind of funny to me. But I do like talking to him as a friend for real, because like he don't say ugly like things to me, cause like okay, I think when I went to get my clothes done, and I was kind of a little frantic, and we were talking about that a little bit, and he just gave me some reassuring, words, and he was like it's gonna be alright. And after he called, he checked on me, I said, and he said, now just make sure you rest, kid. You don't need to be doing X, Y, Z, and so I'm like, oh, these little goddamn guns crossing the road. I ran into them yesterday crossing, and I ran into them again
Yeah,
crossing.
yeah, and you
And
better and you better do exactly what you just doing too. Sit there and watch them
they
cross.
taking I'm gonna blow my goddamn horn. I'm gonna
And,
they gonna run.
and
They're taking
again,
their time.
you can blow that
They
horn. They
taking
ain't
their
gonna
time.
run. They ain't gonna run. Blow the horn and see. They ain't gonna
They
run.
sure the hell
They
not.
ain't
They
gonna
sure
run.
not.
They are not
You
gonna
right.
run.
You are funny.
They are
They looking
not gonna
around.
run.
They not.
Like
You
I just
right.
told you, I
Guess
know
what? They
about
they kept. They look like they start walking slower.
'em. Gee, let me tell you about them over here. They got
Oh
more.
damn!
They,
Damn. Yeah, wait, I'm just really getting a look at the goddamn jail. Well, I thought of that. I just happened to look and I don't know what I was thinking. Cause I see all this barbed wire fence. That's all I was seeing. And then behind the jail behind the goddamn trees.
she ain't but no jail
Oh,
there.
but it's a nice looking jail. I had never seen it. And then I see all this other stuff. Look like it must have been an old jail. They might use it for something else. But I see it. Oh wow. Oh, you know what? Like, once I get my head straight with the cleaning service stuff, see if I can get a contract cleaning the gyms. Because I was talking to one of my coworkers and she was saying, I just let her talk when I was listening. I said, that's another way to try to capitalize on somebody. Go clean the gym. Um, she, they are nasty work.
See,
She said how deep the gyms work.
and I get you on that there, but
What would you want to say?
capitalizing on somebody else's ideas on the real, it's almost like once
What
you
you mean?
do.
That was something I didn't know. No. She was just saying how when they go, they were talking about working out. And they were saying when they go to the gym, like the guy was saying he's a member at like Planet Fitness or whatever, and he was saying X, Y, Z. And then she said, oh, they just be so nasty and dirty. I said, well, what you mean nasty and dirty? And she said, equipment, it's nasty. People use the equipment and they don't clean it. I'm like, oh. I said, you can catch everything from there. And she was like, yeah. She was like, I was like, well, what gyms is like that? And she said, Planet Fitness. And then the other one said, what's the other one name? And then she said, those two, LA Fitness. I was like,
Okay,
okay.
okay, you can pick
I
up on
said,
that.
but
Okay,
she said she was going to do it. She was
okay.
just saying, go to the gym and work out of it.
Yeah, and like you said, you capitalize on knowing that they nasty. That can be a good business to go to be there to clean up that nastiness. So I get you.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
get
some girls, especially, this is the funny thing, the ones who really pretend to be you, they're the nastiest. They're the nastiest.
you. Mm-hmm. It,
Because like my car is a little dirty right now. The mess. It's like dirty right now.
see,
But I'm kind of nasty. But and my supervisor always talk about the way you are at work and the things you do and stuff. It carries over into everyday life. I was telling her no, and she was like, yeah. And I was telling her no, and I'm like, girl, you gotta. I'm just saying because like if we talk about your husband keep your car clean.
nah, nah.
Saying you would keep it clean, but your husband keep
Don't
your
lie
car
on
clean.
yourself. Like don't
You
lie on
don't you
yourself.
don't have passenger in your
Yep.
vehicle,
Don't
and
lie
that's
on
just you.
yourself. Don't lie on
So
yourself.
your situation is not the same as
That
my
surely,
goddamn
surely
situation.
not. Surely not. Anybody? See, like I said again, that's why I say we all the same, but we're living different in different shoes and the way that you live and how you doing and what you're doing. But we all still held accountable for something that's in us all the same that will never change, and that's your common sense for you to have sense to be common with. Because questioning is a part of your every living life. You thinking about doing anything. That's you. You see what I'm saying? That's you. And that's the best part of you when you trying to get the what? The sense to what the fuck you gonna do in the beginning of, at the end of your day. You heard me? So, it ain't nothing hard. It ain't nothing hard to do. But a lot of people, they be trying to play that on you. They be trying to play your common sense against you by thinking that you stupid. I'm just being honest. Like Miss Snakey. Yes.
Yep.
You
Oh,
did?
my supervisor.
Yeah, she lay up there and said, I'm gonna get her to give me all that she got in her head that need to be fixed here. I get to her. Why I get to her? Because it's something that you don't want to hold on to. Somebody want to take it from you. That's that bullshit at that job. Fuck that here, bitch. I'm just trying to tell you. I guarantee you're gonna be lighter afterwards. You're gonna be lighter afterwards. Shit, don't like I said, don't lie to yourself holding on to that lie at that fucking job bullshit. Fuck that shit. I'm trying to told you. I'm trying to told you. Watch how, watch how, watch how everything start to get to that natural order that you need to be living in and living by. That's in your ass already. Shit. So like I said again, it makes sense to change, babe. Especially you don't want the shit to stay the same. Oh fuck the way it's going. Shit. That's why I can't sleep no goddamn well. Be trying my ass off. Be trying to get motherfucking loaded and can't get loaded and shit. God dog it. Like shit. It's like I end up getting so high to the point where I'm thinking too high to the point where I need to let them talk to somebody and explain some things to them so they can know this shit. Because one thing you don't want to do is die with the truth that's in you that you know that's in everybody else too, and then they don't know that shit. God damn. Because it's almost like, how you not know what you was born with to know, because that's it, that's all. Your first breath was that. And your last breath out this bitch is you live, your last breath out this bitch is you still being in this bitch because you go back to the ordinary wind. Shit. You just got formed now. That's all. That's it, that's all. You got formed. You got formed. That's why really you ain't supposed to be holding on to nothing. You see, because everything is part of you being anyway. So if somebody transition, it's gonna hurt. It's supposed to hurt, but it ain't supposed to live and make you want to jump in there with them. Because you got something you still need to what? Or you wouldn't be here. You see what I'm saying? Everybody got something to do having a piece of the puzzle. They just gotta know their piece to put it in that place. And not be afraid. Huh? All right.
Piece of the puzzle, if I said it.
I got remember. Okay. Because everybody got a piece of the puzzle. You just gotta know what piece is yours to put in your place. Your place. Your place. Because everybody got an order to live in and live by. Because you gotta realize the why is the truth. You being alive in the first place. You're born a winner. Can't lose. Can't lose unless someone teach you to be a loser. And that's what they do when they teach you to be a liar. And they teach you to be a liar when they teach you to believe in yourself. What? That right there is doubt. You ain't supposed to believe in yourself. You supposed to know yourself. I'm talking about the N to the O. Knowing what the O is in you. To know that they play games with you in the words too. They mix them bitches up, flip them bitches around, fuck us up in the way that they put them down. But it's on us to realize the game. And to realize the game is to realize who's lying to who. That's why I can say to you, anybody else that's listening, all believers are liars. Children are liars by default. Their parents' fucking fault for teaching them to be fucking liars. Sorry, that's it, that's all.